usually start off with peace and blessings, but I don't know how we can have peace and be blessed simultaneously with everything that's going on right now. I'm doing my broadcast right now. Trina, give me a few minutes. Yeah, hold on. No, I get off. I get off. You sure? No, taking care of sick family members. But like I was saying, you know, I don't think that it could be peace and a blessing simultaneously with everything that's going on with these shootings and everything like that. I try to tell y'all, we've been trying to prepare y'all. I'm just a little fed up with this situation right here, right now. And I already put my kids on point. We looking at tickets. We trying to bounce right now. But, you know, it might not be so feasible for them as it is for me. But, you know, the great debate and all the talking about, you know, getting back to a degree of normalcy. But normalcy means that you need to get yourself a gun and you need to protect your family. You're sitting around thinking that you're safe in America. I told y'all, America has become too dangerous for anybody that's black, brown, yellow. I'm trying to tell y'all what time it is. And I don't know what's it gonna take for y'all to finally get it and understand that we in the last days. It's already been prophesied. It's already been realized. It's already been talked about. It's already been written in history. It's crazy to be in this particular moment in time because we in the now right now, and what's going on now is just crazy. So that's why I got my mask on, my hat, and I'm inside because, you know what I'm saying, who I am today is not who I was yesterday. You gotta know and understand. I'm just not who I am, you know what I mean? And it's unfortunate that it seems like everything is trying to get back to normal. Like right now, I'm preparing to watch the NBA Finals, and you know, the people in there, they're laughing, they're joking. You know, I know that the majority of people are looking at what is taking place, and they're like saying whatever they're saying and thinking what they're thinking, but still, we still have time to play. We still have time to play. I think right now that all these players right now should walk off the court right now to bring attention to all this craziness that's going on and stand up as a unified force just to put an end to it. But real talk, the end result is not nothing that none of us is gonna like. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate that a lot of people have to die for the peace and tranquility that we really, really, really want. But, you know, for me, the only solution is to get out of here. You know what I mean? And for all my family members that know and understand what I've been doing in these last years and the empire that I'm building on the west coast of Africa, all I could do is open up the invitation, and they're gonna have to do what they have to do to get to where they need to get to, because everything is real. We're dealing with COVID. You got all these different strains of COVID, now monkeypox. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about a food shortage. Come on, man. If y'all don't know and understand what time it is, that you got to start growing your produce, stockpiling. How many times have we looked on TV and we seen these militia groups and they've been telling y'all that this time is coming? Stockpile your food, your water, underground bunkers. It's not a game. It's not a joke, y'all. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate, but you got to ask yourself, what's going to happen next? What's going to be the next incident? You know what I mean? You had Sandy Hook that happened 10 years ago. Then you had the situation in Texas yesterday, day before yesterday. You know what I mean? And what's going to happen? What's coming next? What's coming next? You know what I'm saying? Are you prepared? Are you ready? Do you have any understanding of the time and place where these things is happening, how it's going down? You know what I mean? Is it going to be our normalcy is just to watch these shootings happen, to see how people get struck down in cold blood, not even being able to defend themselves, and then the next day we go back to normal because it didn't happen to us, or it didn't happen to somebody we know, or it didn't happen in our neighborhood, or it didn't happen in our city or our state? When y'all gonna wake up? What is it gonna take for y'all to wake up? You know? It was so crazy because I worked yesterday, and after work, I went out to go watch the basketball game and to have dinner. When I was by myself, and I'm all happy and excited because I made money and stuff like that. And you're gonna have multiple TVs up, and then I happen to look, and then I see school shooting, and I'm saying, school shooting? What? And then I see 18 children killed. I'm like, and 2 adults. I'm saying, yo, no one is talking about this. I've been having XM radio on all day in my headphones, in my car, on my cell phone, and not one time did I hear breaking news. Breaking news, we have an active shooter, or none of that. You know what I mean? I didn't hear none of that. And I was like, went into a state of like shock and disbelief and anger, and just saying, yo, this is just another confirmation that America's falling. You know what I mean? Shout out to Elijah Muhammad and Nation of Islam, because they got a book called The Fall of America. And inside that book, it tells you the breakdown of this society and where it's headed to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm most definitely not, you know, a racist. You know what I'm saying? I know and understand it's going to take a collective effort for us to get to a place of peace and tranquility, but you're going to have to separate yourself, not necessarily from white people, but most definitely from evil. You know what I mean? You're going to have to, the good is going to have to be with the good, and let the evil be with the evil. It can't be it can't coexist. It's just not going to happen. Oil don't mix with water. It's not going to happen. So, you know, I'm just here just to let y'all know. And if I could help out and convince y'all to start looking for other places where you can live, where you can protect yourself, and you could be amongst peaceful people, you need to get there. You need to get there sooner than possible, sooner than later. Because what happened in Buffalo, New York, I don't want to see none of that happen to my people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see none of my people. I refuse to look at the video, because they got video footage out there now of this active shooter in Buffalo, New York, but I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see that, you know? I just don't want to see that. I don't want to see black people getting gunned down by a white man. You know, they can't protect themselves and none of that. You know what I mean? I just don't want to see that. I don't want to have that memory in my mind, because I know me. You know what I mean? And I know I got other things to do, but in the scheme of things, we got to really ask ourselves, what is it going to take? What is it going to take? Is it really time for us to separate as a people? Is it really time for us to get someplace where we can be safe? There's going to always be negativity, but I think we need to get to a place where the positive outweighs the negative and we be good. I think that's where we need to get to. I think that's what needs to happen, and that's what has to happen. Like right now, I don't keep no negativity, no negative people around me. You know what I'm saying? I had to lose some good people, you know what I mean, who I thought were good. But in the scheme of things, when it really boils down to it, if you're not being positive, then you're just not for me. And I've said that so many times before, and I know it's so cliche and all that, but yo, I just don't got time for that negative vibe, man. You know what I mean? It don't do nothing for me. That's why I'm out here. I roll by myself, because I don't got time for the foolishness. You know what I mean? I don't got time for it, you know? And we're going to have to get together, break bread, and put an action in place, not just talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, not just be like, oh, yeah, you know, policy this. I hear people talking about the black agenda, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? You know, you worried about a black agenda. What about the human agenda? You know what I'm saying? Let's be humans. You think we could do that for a change? Stop so much focusing on black, because black is just one aspect of our divine character. You know, we're original. You know, we're original people. We got to get back to that way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? What are black people going to call themselves next? That's what I've been thinking about. I was like, yo, they've been Afro-American, Negro. What are black people going to call themselves next in America? What are they going to call themselves? I wonder. I just wonder. Yeah, I'm interested in knowing what are we going to call ourselves next. We should call ourselves... what are we going to call ourselves next? I don't know. I just don't know. I seen some comments on here. I'm not going to be on here all night. I see some... Toshan said, hello, brother, driving my cab on the grave shift. My condolences, still COVID in the States. We got monkeypox in the time, man. Smiling Coast, where there is peace and tranquility. Look after yourself, bro. Thank you, Tosan. Great balls of fire. Black people need to stop gunning down each other down too. Yes, the human agenda. Yeah, I agree. Right now, I heard today there's a narrative going on right now amongst the gangs saying they want to, you know, they trying to stop all the killing amongst each other and sort of have a peace treaty and join forces and talking about military training and, you know what I'm saying? Because if you really look at these shootings and stuff like that, they be using military tactics. So, you know, I'm hearing about the black groups, you know what I mean, pro-black groups are starting to militarize. And, you know, this whole thing about a race war, they've been trying to get this thing going for a minute. And I think it's for those in power. I think they might be really, really, really getting ready to make that thing happen, you know. And you know, I don't really see... I just see somebody making big dollars off of it and really not serving a purpose to a divine people. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been wars in the past, tribe versus tribe and so forth and so on, but a race war in America just don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. Yeah. I'm sorry, this don't make sense to me. It's stupid. You know what I mean? You got so many families mixed in with other nationalities and stuff like that. It was stupid. And as far as this replacement theory, that's not a theory, that's a reality. That's a reality because if God made anything better than the black woman, he kept it to himself. And it seems to me that all races are going to mix with each other. And if one race mixes with another, that dominant gene, that dominant race, is going to be the most prominent race when a child is born. So, you know, Francis Cress Wilson spoke about that, you know, the mixing of the races. There's somebody else too, I can't think of right now. You know, what happens when, you know, races mix, and who has the dominant gene, who has the recessive gene. You know what I mean? The dominant gene is going to come to the surface, you know. So you have 1 ounce of black blood in you, or 1% of black blood in you, you black. And I understand where these people are coming through when they say this replacement theory. I just don't agree with the ideology that might be connected to it, or what they might be saying, or in terms of what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like, yo, let me go over here and shoot up these people. Like, that don't stop nobody from having sex. You know what I'm saying? You're doing a terrorist act. It's not going to get you the result that you're looking for. You know what I mean? You cannot stop evolution even though you want to. You can't stop it. It's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? You know, you just can't stop it. People love people. You can't help who you're attracted to. You know what I'm saying? So they need to stop that. You know what I mean? And, you know and understand what it is. You know, you're a small percentage in the population of the world. You know what I mean? You might be a major percentage in the population of the United States, but in the grand scheme of things, you're small. You are already the minority as far as race is concerned. You know what I mean? And you know, some people saying it's a fear of a black planet. This is too much, man. This is too much. But look, I didn't want to stay on here too long tonight. I appreciate, you know, everybody coming on the platform, and most definitely smash that like button, check the replay. Yeah, everybody check the replay, smash that like button, keep supporting. We appreciate you. I'm over here taking care of sick family members, so that's why, another reason why I got my mask on. But y'all keep looking for those videos. Just trying to maintain and to make sure I keep pumping out these live videos. And we still on the boat trip. We still on the boat trip. I'll be back in the Gambia soon just to go handle some business I got to take care of over there. Big John League paperwork was signed today, so we getting ready to sign my first athlete. You know, that's exciting. I'll go more into detail on that later on. Just right now, just trying to stay safe in America, man. You got to do it. You know what I mean? Got to stay safe. You got to take care of the family. And just prepare yourself and be prepared for anything nowadays, man. Nothing is surprising. Nothing is shocking no more. You know what I'm saying? But on that note, I'm going to say peace.